Miss Livingston is checked in.
I have Jamie Livingston, and then which other Gray is that you? What Gray do you have? The first name?
I have Raquel Gates. Did I put
Gates?
the wrong?
I'm sorry, Gates. You said what Gates? The first name?
Raquel
Gates. All right, very well. And Jamie Livingston?
Yes.
I'm going to put Livingston in 5, and I'm going to put Gates in 6.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you the opportunity to go to 4 and speak to Mr. Bowman.
Will do. Thank you.
And pre-try it. I think I put Gates in 6, and then Livingston is going to be in 5. Sorry.
Do you want me to join the room 5 now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Wait on the. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning, Corporal Rule.
No.
Zoom user. Good morning to you, Zoom user.
Hello.
Good morning.
What's your name, sir?
Darryl Galloway.
Galloway?
Yes, sir.
All right, Derek. Galloway, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Miss Chenetta Threats. Video on, please. All right, I need to see who you are. What is your name, please?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you have to put
Hello?
some light on. Just turn the light on so I can see who you
So
are.
I'm okay. So I'm not, I don't have a case. My son does.
Good morning to you. What is your son's name?
Damon Gregory.
Damon Gregory, and where is he?
He should have been on before.
He's in here. He's in here. He's in here.
Yeah,
So,
he's in there.
okay, so are you a witness or something?
No, I don't really know how these Zoom court hearings go. And he has a tickets for expired plates and no insurance, which both of those were valid when he got pulled over.
Do you have the proof?
Yes, he has the proof of insurance on his phone, and his grandfather, the car's registered to his grandfather. He's a retired Detroit sergeant. He has those valid proof for a valid tag.
First and foremost, let's make sure we get the proof and then have that together so that we know we need to get the proof together so we can get them in and out of here, all right? So I need, I'll put my email address in the chat, and he's in the room now. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat, and you can email me that information. Or you can have it where you can hold it up on the screen and we can see it, all right?
Okay, so okay, I'm gonna have him get that together now. So do I need to get off or?
You know, you can stay on now that you're on if you want to watch it through, but usually you just watch on Zoom. On YouTube, I'm sorry. All right, let's get
Okay,
going.
and I only jumped on because, you know, he's only 20, so he don't really, even though I kind of already told him what
Only
to do.
20, you just jumped on because you're a loving mom and you're gonna make sure
And,
that
and
he,
and I'm
'cause
like,
20
it was valid, so.
because
what
at
we
20,
do-
at 20, he's
is.
a grown man now.
He is.
All right. Let's
Okay.
go ahead. Let's go ahead, Ms. Officer Thomas.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Come
All
on.
right. Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna do the best I can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. I know everybody is itching to go vote. I hope you do so. And I'm gonna try to get you out in that you came in, all right? So if I'm taking, your name hasn't been called, then that lets you know that those other people were ahead of you. All right, so I'm gonna mute somebody who has a lot of background. Darryl Grant, I'm gonna mute you. That wasn't Darryl Grant. I'm gonna mute the phones. I'm gonna mute the phones. You press *6 when I call your name to unmute yourself, please. Are we ready, Ms. Williams-Law? Yes. All right, let's go. This is the City of Detroit versus Janetta Chantel Glover. Case number SP 1614108, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Glover.
Janetta Chantel Glover.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for. Help me out, Mr. Berry.
Pre-trial, Your Honor.
Thank you. Pre-trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna get you an offer, ma'am. He's gonna come speak to you about the offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm putting you in breakout room 2 with Mr. Berry, and he may be a minute to speak with the city attorney. I don't know which one he's gonna do first. All right, join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Yes. Otis Gray, your matter is set for trial. It's not gonna start until at the earliest 9 a.m. or unless the officer is here. We're gonna give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 a.m. And if the officer doesn't show, your lawyer knows what to do. If the officer does show, then we're gonna get you out of here. And we're gonna get you an offer and get you in and speak with an attorney, all right?
Okay.
This is the City of Detroit versus Terrell Grasty. Case number SP 1616343, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1616341. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. Erica here, E72832 on behalf of Mr. Grasty. Please state your name.
Tyrell Jamal Grasty.
Hey, good morning to you, sir. Turn your video on. Everybody's got to turn their video on. I'm not going to keep asking that. Turn the video on so we can see what we're talking to. Mr. Grasty, you were here yesterday. I feel like this is deja vu. I don't know. I got a license suspended, no insurance, and an improper equipment, Ms. Harris.
Oh boy.
Your Honor, I think we did those yesterday, and he was setting for trial because he was going to attempt to get the license, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that what it was, Mr. Grasty?
I think so. Yes. All right, got license.
No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. All right, it's not in the system as that, so we're gonna put it in there now. Let's put a trial on it. And that will be,
He told me that I
January
could
13th,
be lenient with
2025.
me, whatever I needed to do.
All right, on
Your
the
Honor.
phone, you have to be quiet. 2025 at 9 a.m. All right, Mr. Grasty, on all matters. Come back January 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Hopefully you have a valid driver's license.
Your Honor,
Okay.
he just indicated that he does have a valid license.
I have a valid driver. I have a valid driver license.
You did,
Okay,
I
Mr.
remember that.
Grasty,
Run this license again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, why this case is coming back to me. Here, can you run this license? All right, let's pass the matter momentarily.
Your Honor, did he only have 3 matters yesterday?
He only
too?
had 3 matters. He only had a driver while license suspended, a no insurance, and an improper equipment.
Was it tinted windows?
I think so.
I
Was your
thought
mom
yesterday his case got dismissed.
Your mom was on here with those tinted windows, weren't you? Hand me that.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Yes.
we said we were gonna dismiss those. Let's dismiss all these. Why isn't that in the system? Did Reed not put all this stuff in the system? Let me see. I know you wouldn't know because you weren't here, right? No, this is something. All right, Mr. Grassi, have a very good day. The case is dismissed, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you. We'll get it in there right this time. This is the city of Detroit versus Shanae Diane Lewis, case number U69648224. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Ms. Lewis, are you there? Unmute yourself, please.
Yes, I'm here.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. State your name for the record, please.
Shanae Lewis.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a today is the date and time set for what is it set for, Ms. Sheriff?
Pre-trial.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Get Ms. Lewis an updated offer. You may want to speak to her first about this. I guess I'm going to put you in a breakout room and speak with the counsel, Ms. Lewis. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, sir.
Join the room, please. Let's go with Mr. Muhammad, Counsel Muhammad. Who's your client? On the Moto G Power 5G, good morning to you. What is your name, please, sir? Keith. Keith with the work shirt on.
Oh, Keith Langdon.
Langdon?
Yes, sir.
You at work now?
Nope, I took off for a few hours so I can take care of this.
All right. Good morning to you. All right, counselor, is retained counsel here? All right, they're not responding. We're waiting on a lawyer now then. Mr. Bowman, Mr. Berry is in 4. It seems like he's waiting on you.
I'm on my way.
Very well. on the TCL 913-7W device. Start your video, state your name, please. Unmute yourself and state your name, please.
Keith Langdon.
No, I've already spoken to you, Mr. Langdon. Unmute yourself on the TCL device, please.
I think that's me. You see me? Can you hear me?
I'm sending them the prompt to unmute himself. Unless you sign in on a phone as well.
No. It's on mute.
Who's on the TCL? Press unmute. You should see the prompt on your screen.
I did.
What's your name?
Nathaniel Grisman.
And you're Nathaniel Grisman?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
That Mr. Grisman was here yesterday. Are we ready on anyone? Good morning on the telephone at 313-585-1061. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Howard L. Gavin.
Howard L. Gavin.
Howard L. Yes.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Does anyone see? I don't see Gavin.
Is there Deborah Gavin?
Yeah, Deborah Gavin. Yes. Okay, she's here. So what's going on? Are you related?
Yeah, I'm her husband, and I'm the owner of the property that the problems have been.
All right, sit tight, please.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've never done this before, so I have to be ABC through anything.
We'll walk you through it. The hardest part is done now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I'm going to mute your device just so that you don't interrupt. And you press *6 to unmute yourself when I call the name. All right. *6.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Is anyone ready? Not yet.
Oh, Your Honor, if I may.
You may. You may.
Oh, this was the ticket that Ms. Harris may have been talking about. It's illegal occupation.
Yes.
Ticket.
Let's go back on the record. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Mr. Bowman, put your P number on the record for Ms. Lewis for the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the people, Victor Bowman, P number 33764. Your Honor, my question is to whether or not there are any specifics as to the allegations of this illegal occupation ticket.
Over on Chalmers. illegal occupation as an illegal establishment, door, cover, taking money.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's what the notes say on the ticket. So that's what the allegations suggest. I understand you on an appointed attorney. Is that correct, Ms. Lewis?
Yes, sir.
All right, and we're going to appoint you a lawyer, and you want a trial date. So we're going to give you 2 dates today.
Yes,
we're
sir.
going to give a pre-trial date. That's going to be January the 6th, 2025 at 8:30. That date is just set so that we know whether you have, that date is just set so that we know that you have got that attorney and you've talked to that attorney. Then we're going to set a trial date on January 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. I have your phone here. What I need you to do is I need you to contact, to answer any calls you don't recognize.
That's when we do. Judge King is out and the judge will show up.
So what do I
That
need?
was January the 13th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you so much.
All right, I have your email address and your phone number. What I need you to do is I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. And if you haven't heard from them by this January the 6th, we're gonna appoint one for you on the spot, all right? Do you have any questions?
No, I just want to make sure that I got the date right. January the 13th at 9 a.m.
No, January the 6th is the first date, and then the 13th.
I got that one. I got that one.
January at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good day, all right?
You too, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Harris, is Raina Gilbert here? This is the city of Detroit versus Ashley Gilbert, case number SP 1613004, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm here. Hi.
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. Gilbert, please state your name.
Raina Gilbert.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have valid insurance, ma'am?
Yes, I do, sir.
Let's see what you have, please.
Can you see that?
Let's see what you have.
I can give you the policy number and everything if you need it.
No, that's not going to be necessary. I just need to pin you so I can keep you on my screen.
Okay.
Slide it over. Let me see. I'm looking for an expiration date. There is a policy number. I'm looking for an expiration date.
Okay. It says the term date, right? Can you see that?
Slide it over to your left. All right, I'm good on the insurance. What about the blocking traffic? That's an allegation you were blocking traffic. So I don't know if you want to just pay that as a 0-point offense or you want to contest that. What do you think?
Honestly, I want to contest that because the person in front of me was blocking traffic before me. And I didn't know if I was supposed to turn. And the person before me.
All right. Well, let's not get into it. We're gonna have to do that on the date of trial/formal hearing. All right.
Can I just pay the ticket if I have to, sir?
That's what I asked you, but you said you didn't want to do it. You said you want to contest it.
I'm sorry.
I just can't hear you one side without having to hear the other.
Okay.
So do you want to pay it or do you want to contest it?
I'll pay that ticket. I just need some time, but I can pay the ticket.
All right, don't come back saying that we made you take the deal now.
No, I'm not. No.
Buyer's remorse. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for the responsible plea on behalf of your client, counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
That wasn't you, was it? That was Miss Harris.
I was reluctant to say I stipulate, Your Honor, based on.
I know you were. I know you were, because she said what she said.
Miss Gilbert, honestly, it works out to be the same thing. And I think you might be better off coming for your formal hearing and sharing your statement of what happened and letting the officer share his side as well. Ultimately, if you're even found responsible, it's the same thing.
Okay.
And then you can take the time, save the 175 up, and if you are found responsible, then you can just pay it right away. And if you're not found responsible, you can take yourself out to a nice dinner or something. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Come back on January 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right.
Okay.
All right. Best of luck to you. Have a happy holiday season, ma'am, and be safe. All right.
Okay. Ask one question. Maybe the attorney would let me know. So do I have to pay anything towards the non-insurance?
No, you're not paying anything today. No.
Okay. Okay.
You're not paying anything. You might not have to pay it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Best of luck to you, ma'am.
Bye.
I don't see it in the chat. You know, because where you sign? It's T. It is T.
TRAMOM.
Right. Yeah. TRAMOM 33 Avenue. Okay. Sorry. On the iPhone, I just let you in the room. Good morning to you. What is your name, sir?
Damon Long.
Say that again.
Good morning, Damon Long.
Good morning to you. Long?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Damon Long, he's got a trial set, so we're gonna give the officers a half-hour grace period. And if they show up, then we'll get you an offer. If they don't show up, then we'll get you out of here.
Okay.
All right, let's continue on. Eric Lane, I think, is set for trial as well. Is there a Heaton, Officer Heaton here? Not yet. So we'll give them a half-hour grace period. Mr. Lane, good morning to you again. You were here yesterday. All right, so let's wait on that. Otis Gray is an officer on Otis Gray. All right, Darryl Grant. Ms. Harris. Terrell Grant, is he here?
You said Brandon?
Oh, Darryl Grant. Unmute yourself, sir. It's the city of Detroit versus Darryl Grant, case number SP 159-74462. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Mr. Grant, please state your name.
Darrell Grant.
Derrell, I'm sorry. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Stay as date and time set for arraignment on the bench. Go ahead, counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, get your client a $0 bond. Is there an offer? I mean, do you have insurance, Mr. Grant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's see what you have, please.
I don't have it with me. It's coming from my agent. Is there any way I can email it to you?
Yeah,
I do have my registration here, which I had to show insurance to.
It's just insurance. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. As soon as I see the email from your insurance company that your insurance is valid, then I will get you out of here. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Past the matter, Miss Grubb, Osborne Grubb. This is the city of Detroit versus Tamyunika, Raina Osborne Grubb, case number SP 131-65581. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Harris.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Ms. Osborne Grubb, please state your name.
Ms. Osborne Grubb.
Yes, I'm here.
Nice. State your name for the record, please.
Tamyunika Osborne Grubb.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
In her not guilty plea on her behalf, we'll give her a $0 bond. What's going on? I have a trial date set.
For me?
Well, it was set for, I guess maybe that was missed. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, it was. So I thought it was just one court date that I had to attend, which I attended last year, the first one. They said that the officer wasn't there, so they had scheduled another one. And I missed that one because I ended up moving and I didn't get the slip in enough time. So I missed the second one where the officer attended. So they ended up doing it. I walked in the 36th district to get another court date to try to get my license unsuspended or see how do I got to go about getting it unsuspended.
Why do I have written down here trial 11/17? Oh, that was last year. Okay. All right. Very well. All right. So we're gonna either set another trial date or get her an offer. $0 bond, not guilty plea on her behalf. Put you in a breakout room. Speak to Ms. Harris. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry, you were breaking up a little. You said you finna put me in a break room?
A breakout room, speak with the lawyer. She's gonna get you an offer, see what you wanna do.
Okay.
Join the room, please. Now let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mrs. Lover. Ms. Lover, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client wanna do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the current offer by the people that she would enter a plea to the open alcohol in a vehicle as a passenger and the seatbelt is to be dismissed.
Ms. Lewis, is that what you want to do? Ms. Glover, I'm sorry. Ms. Glover, I'm sorry.
Ms. Glover, yes, I do. Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yeah.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to August 30th, 2024, around 9:22 p.m. City of Detroit in the area of Cruz and Eden Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you in a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you have some alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Was it open?
Yes.
What did you have?
Tito's.
And it was some in the container still?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna find her guilty as charged. What is that gonna be? Is that a delayed or anything, Mr. Barry?
No, Your Honor, it is not delayed.
All right, find you guilty as charged, and I'll fine you $240, stipulates the probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matter. When can you pay? Pardon me?
So stipulated, Your Honor, that's all.
When can you pay, Ms. Glover?
Well, Miss Honor, I don't have no job right now. I get Social Security every month, so I don't get paid to December 1st.
All right, so when can you pay?
My next payday, and that would be December 1st.
All right, make sure it's paid by December the 5th, all right, ma'am? Or
Okay.
I'm gonna mark the file, I'll allow payment plan. So if you don't want to give up all your check, then you could probably get into a payment plan, all right? But you're gonna have to come down to the window to do it.
Okay.
All right, pay it at any dead-back kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If you want to set that payment plan up, you gotta come down. And if there's nothing further, happy holiday season, ma'am. I wish you the best of luck, all right?
You too.
All right, are we ready on Gates?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Let me get started on Mr. Barry started on someone, and then Galloway. I think Galloway may and then let me get the House Counsel started on someone, and I'll get the retained. Is that Darryl Galloway?
I'm right here, Your Honor.
Give me the pronunciation of your middle name. Good morning to you.
Which one? Debrion?
Debrion. All right. City of Detroit versus Darryl Galloway, case number SP 155994891. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Galloway.
Derrell Dominic Debrion Galloway Jr.
Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. This is a matter where he had a disregard and a red signal that he paid. Any objection to dismissing for paying that related civil infraction?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Civil infraction. Mr. Galloway, we're going to dismiss the case. You paid a related civil infraction. Best of luck to you. Have a great day. I'm waiting the warrant fee.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a nice one.
You have a good one. Happy holiday season to you too. All right, Mr. Barry, I'm going to start you off with. This is the city of Detroit versus Deborah Gavin, case number B13705-924, B13706-024, B13706-124, B13706-224, B13706-324. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gavin.
You might have to press *6 to unmute yourself, Ms. Gavin. And then her husband is online as well. Press *6 to unmute yourself. Both Gavins, please. Mr. and Mrs. Gavin. Are we still here with Gavin?
Yes, yes.
And where is your wife?
Don't know. She was the,
I'm here.
the one that did.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here.
So we really need to speak with your wife. State your name for the record, Ms. Gavin.
I'm here.
State your name for the record, please.
Deborah R. Gavin.
All right, today, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Gavin, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, and I'll put Mr. Gavin in the breakout room as well. If there's something that you need to add before they have, the cases for Deborah Gavin, so you're not really entitled, Mr. Gavin, to come speak. But Mr. Berry, if you want to listen to what he has to say, then he can stay in the room. If not, then you'll have to hang up and let your wife take and let your wife speak with the lawyer. All right, Mr. Gavin, what number are you on? 1061. You're on 1061. Join the room, Mr. Berry. I'm putting both in the room. If Mr. Gavin doesn't have anything to add before you speak to her, then you can tell him to hang up, all right?
Yes, sir.
Pass the matter. Okay. Let's see. Gates. Raquel Gates. Are we ready on Raquel Gates, Counselor?
I'm muted. Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Yes, we are ready, Your Honor.
This is the City of Detroit versus Raquel Gates, case number B13442224, B13442324. Appearance for the record, please.
The record, Your Honor, Sharon Payne, P38749, representing Raquel Gates, who is present via Zoom. Ms. Gates, could you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Raquel Gates.
Thank you. Your Honor, we're here for a pretrial, and the offer to have Ms. Gates plead guilty to failure to restrain a dog under a 3-month delayed sentence, and the nuisance charge would be dismissed. Ms. Gates has been advised of her constitutional rights relative to a trial, and she's indicated she wishes to accept the offer from the city.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Gates?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Payne went over your other advice of rights in the breakout room, did she not?
I did, Your Honor.
Ms. Gates?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to June the 17th, 2024, at around 9:30 a.m. in the city of Detroit on Lansdowne Street. Did you have own a dog on that date and time?
Yes, sir. He was out in the backyard and he got it loose because he wasn't on a leash.
Very well. So he got out and was roaming around the street, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll find her guilty for the dog restraint and stipulates the probable cause will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And that was a 3-month delay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. $240 fine. It's a 3-month delay. I'm going to set a review date for February 4th, 2025. at 8:25. Pay that at any that kiosk in the city of Detroit, Ms. Gates, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Come back on February 4th. If the dog doesn't get out again and get another ticket like this again, we'll dismiss the ticket, okay? You have any questions, ma'am?
Okay, say that again. I have to pay $240 what day?
By February 4th, 2025, 8:25, pay it at any that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that that app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Anything further?
No,
Nothing
sir.
further. Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Happy holiday season to you.
You too. Thank you.
What about your other client, counselor?
Yes, Livingston, first name Jamie. We are ready.
All right.
Hi,
Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
my name is Katrina Lewis.
On the telephone, Katrina Lewis at 734 number.
Yes, 892-9617.
All right, good morning to you. Is that with a C or a K?
A K, Katrina. UIS.
All right, on the Motorola Moto G, can you turn your camera on and state your name, please?
Give me 1 second. Christopher Blake.
All right, you gotta put some more clothes on, sir. Is that Christopher Blake you said?
Yes.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning. One second, sir.
All right, we're good. You got a long time, so.
Oh.
You got enough time to go take a shower, put your best dress on and everything, because you're gonna be pretty much close to last.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to take them in the order they came in.
Do I have
All
to
right.
be on the whole time?
You should, yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead with Livingston. Is that what you said?
Livingston.
Livingston?
Yes. Yes.
I see Livingston in here. I do. City of Detroit versus Jamie Livingston, case number Z8093581. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Sharon Payne, P38749, representing Ms. Jamie Livingston, who is present via Zoom. Ms. Livingston, can you please state your name for the record?
Jamie Livingston.
Livingston, thank you.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. The day is the date and time set for a pretrial. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we've had an opportunity to discuss this matter with the city attorney. There has been an offer made that if my client were to plead guilty to the lesser driving while intoxicated, the high BAC count would be dismissed. My client has been advised of her trial rights. She's indicated she wishes to accept the offer.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Payne went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, I don't have a file in front of me, Ms. Payne, for this. I don't know what the BAC level was.
I think it was a .17.
It was, the PBT was 0.171 and the CBT was 0.201.
Okay, let's go draw your attention back to August 22nd, 2024, around 7:30 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Grand River, 1510 Grand River. Were you in that area around that date and time operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, I was.
And did you have prior or during the operation of that motor vehicle, did you have some alcoholic beverage, liquor?
You said, did I have any or did I have any in a car?
Well, did you, well, wherever, before or during
I didn't yes, I had a couple shots, but I didn't have any in the car.
Right. Now, during the operation, the couple of shots, how many shots did you have?
I literally had a couple.
Literally had a couple?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I literally, a couple, as in like two. I had like, yeah, I had literally like 2 shots. I don't drink normally, but I did have a couple shots.
That's all that you had?
Yeah. I literally had 2 shots. Because I did have a girl that was with me as well. But it so happened that I ended up dropping her off before, so.
I don't know what that has anything to do with.
No, I was just telling you. It didn't have to pertain to anything.
Okay, so I don't see how 2 shots, unless they're 2 super tall shots, I mean, triple or quadruple shots, gets you to a 0.21. That's almost 3 times the legal limit. Ms. Payne, have you talked to your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, what's going on?
Your Honor, I think quite possibly that my client is unaware of exactly how many, and that's
not unaware of anything.
She says she's aware.
She is aware. Okay. Could we just stipulate the CBT? Your Honor?
Pardon me?
Could she just stipulate to the chemical breath test results, and she has admitted that she did consume alcohol prior to driving her motor vehicle, and I believe she will also stipulate to the fact that she was intoxicated when she was driving. Am I correct, Ms. Livingston?
Yeah.
You're saying that alcohol did impair your ability to drive this motor vehicle?
Yeah, I don't drink on a daily basis.
No, it's, listen, so here's the deal.
I'm just not understanding.
I'm just gonna break it down to you.
Okay.
All right. You have a very, very high VAC level here.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you don't drink on a daily basis or anything. And
okay.
I think I don't know whether tolerance would go to alcoholic content level in your body. I think the alcoholic content level in your body is just what it is. It's just that you consumed X amount of alcohol over this period of time, and it then metabolized through the system, and it gave you this number. So basically, I drank 2 shots, and 2 shots, if we're, depending on the size of the shots, 2 shots, if they're just regular shots, it would give you this level of BAC on it. Your level is almost 3 times the level. So that tells me that you either had more than 2 shots, or these 2 shots were like huge shots. So what is it?
Your Honor, I literally had 2 shots. Like, I don't want to sit here and lie or make it seem like I drunk more. I mean, of course, on y'all end, of course, it shows that I drunk extremely high, but From what I remember, I only drank 2 shots.
I just don't know what kind of shots she did. Where'd you get them shots from? I think everybody wants a shot like that.
They can get it from the liquor store. It's a bottle.
Oh, so you had a bottle of liquor that you took the shots from? You didn't.
It was
get
a bottle
these-
of liquor that we had, and we was poured it in a cup. Yes.
Oh. See, that makes a little more sense because a shot to you might be different than a shot. All right. So you'll stipulate to the face of the ticket. You'll stipulate to the 2.1 BAC level. Is that correct? On behalf of your client.
0.201, but yes, Your Honor, 0.2.
Oh, was there an accident involved here or anything?
No, Your Honor, I believe there was a traffic violation and there was a report of another following, but I the reports or that there was any damage to any other car.
Say that again, a traffic violation and what?
And there was another motor vehicle that stopped the police officer and claimed that the vehicle had been touched by my client's car, but there was nothing in the police report I could see that there was damage to another car.
Okay, so there was an accident involved.
Possibly, yes.
All right. Did you hit another car, ma'am?
No, my car wasn't messed up when I had got it out of impound.
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that.
No.
You're saying you did not hit another car?
No. Wasn't nothing wrong with my car.
That doesn't mean you didn't hit another car. All right. All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of operating while intoxicated. I'm gonna refer this matter to probation for a pre-sentence report. I need a good phone number from you.
313-210-8774.
Say that again. What's the first 3 digits?
313-210-8774.
All right, I'm gonna give you the number to probation. That's 313-96.
1 second. What is it?
313-965-3414.
3414?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna set a sentencing date for December the 5th, 2025. You're gonna, have you been testing?
No. It was not required.
I'm gonna have her start testing this week. I need to test 1 time per week.
Okay. Am I calling that number to schedule it?
Well, they're gonna set you up from probation, so they should call you. You shouldn't have to call them, but I want you to be on top of it. If you don't hear from them, I want you to either get back to with the court or get with probation to see what's going on. They should call you though to schedule the testing. I want you to test no leaving the state of Michigan without the court's permission. And no drinking during the pendency of this case, all right?
Okay.
So I need a test this week, and I need a test every week thereafter until December the 5th. And then you have to submit to a pre-sentence investigation report. They're gonna call you for that as well. It should all be done.
What is that?
That's gonna be a background. Give me some history on who Miss Livingston is.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And so I can give you so I can have that information.
2 hours.
So I can have that information when the census is handed down. So your next court date is December the 5th, 2024 at 10 a.m. All right, and if you don't have anything further, you have Ms. Payne is there. She can assist you if you don't get in contact with probation. Doesn't get in contact with you, and we're here during the week if you need
yes, Your Honor, that's what I was asking. The number that you gave me that's the probation that's supposed to be calling me.
That's the probation that's supposed to be calling you. Yes.
Okay, you said December 5th at what time? I'm sorry.
At 10 a.m.
Okay.
That's Zoom or in person?
That's Zoom. That's Zoom.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good day. And Ms. Payne, I'll see you next time. Have a good day.
So,
You too, everyone. Bye.
All right.
Thank you, Ms. Payne.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Berry. Do you have anyone?
Yes, Your Honor. Ready on Ms. Glover.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Glover. Mr. Glover, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we'll need to set this matter for trial, and the appointment of counsel is necessary.
Unknown caller.
This is Mrs. Gavin, Miss Deborah Gavin. I apologize.
Yeah, that's okay. Gavin?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Gavin. Ms. Gavin, you want a trial date and an appointment of counsel, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Is that phone number 13282-2601 the best number to reach you at?
Yes, it is.
All right. I'm going to give you 2 dates. One date is going to be a pretrial date of January 6, 2025 at 8:30. That's for the purposes of making sure that counsel has gotten in contact with you. Then I'm going to give you another date of January 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Come back January 6, 2025, ma'am. You need to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If we don't have one on that date, if you don't have one by that date, we'll get one pointed to you on the spot, all right?
Sir, I have faxed you information about my dogs.
Okay, well, I can't, based on the nature of the charges, then you're gonna have to come back. If you have some defenses to this, then that's what the trial date is set for. But the information about your dog should be given to your lawyer, and that your lawyer will review that and make the proper necessary motions to the court or talk to the city attorney, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, so if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, ma'am.
So you said January the 6th at what time? 8:30 and January the 13th at 9?
Yes, exactly. And answer those calls for that lawyer to come speak with you, okay?
All right, thank you, sir.
Best of luck to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Carlos Shanae Gator Jr., case number 18451-003, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Gator.
Carlos Gator Jr.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gator, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and have a conversation with Mr. Berry. And if you don't like the offer that he presents to you, then we'll set the trial date. Join the room, sir, please.
Excuse me, Judge, I have a question.
Hold on a second. You've already spoken with a lawyer. I'm about to call your name now. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Osborne Grubb. What is your question, ma'am?
I just didn't know if I was supposed to still be on here waiting, or if you called my name, or if I missed you. I was just trying, that's all I wanted to ask.
All right.
I didn't know if I was supposed to hang up.
Back in the record with Ms. Osborne Grubb. What's gonna happen? This is a bench trial? Need appointed attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
I need a good phone number from you. Is that what you want to do, Ms. Grubb?
Yes, it is.
Turn your camera on. All right. What is your phone number?
Your Honor, I sent it to you.
Okay, I got it in the chat. If it's in the chat, I'll get it.
It's hard to hear you. What do you want me to do?
No, I have it. I have your phone number. What you need to do is you need to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. I'm gonna give you 2 dates. The one date, January the 6th at 8:30 is going to be the date that we know that you have the attorney or not. If you don't have an attorney by that date, then we'll get one appointed to you on the spot. Your trial date is going to be January the 13th at 9 a.m. So I need to see you back January the 6th, and then we'll see you back again on January the 13th. All right.
All right. You said somebody's gonna call me within like today.
I don't know. They probably won't call you today. Within the next couple of weeks, if they. But you need to keep your phone open and answer the calls you may not recognize. All right. Any questions, ma'am?
No, that's all. Am I free?
You're free to leave.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gray, Jermaine Gray. Is Jermaine Monteith Gray there? Is Jermaine Gray on, Ms. Harris? Do you see him?
I'm trying to unmute, but it won't let me.
You are unmuted. Well, now he's muted.
All right. Here we go. This is the city of Detroit. Good morning to you, Jermaine Monteith Gray, case number SP 1242210, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gray, please state your name.
Jermaine Monteith Gray.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
You are not guilty, pleading your client's behalf, will be your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gray, you have an open OWI out of Judge Stanford Jones, Chenetta Stanford Jones. I don't know if you want to try to group all this stuff together or not, but you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout. We'll have a conversation with Ms. Harris and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
All right, join the room, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, is that case set for a court date or?
Worn out.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's pass the matter. Mr. Who's got a counsel? I have 2 counsels here on Goodban. Good morning to you, Counselor. Mr. Everett.
Yes, this is Attorney Thomas Everett. I'm in the Goodban case. That's correct.
Goodban. Mr. Are you retained? Because
I'm actually standing in for attorney of record who would be Cy Abdu.
Cy Abdu. So Mr. Warbling was here on that client. He spoke with the client. I guess maybe
so I'm standing in for Mr. Warbling.
Pardon me, you're standing in for Warbling?
That's correct. I believe that Cy Abdu's case, I don't know if Mr. Warbling is the attorney of record, but I'm here to due to the fact that Mr. Warbling had a medical emergency with his father.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so do you need to speak with your client?
I need to speak with the prosecutor if I could.
You can. I'm gonna send you in breakout room 4. Mr. Bowman, go ahead to breakout room 4 and speak to Mr. Everett about his client.
Thank you very much.
And then your client is in breakout room 7, so you can go straight there when you need to speak to him. You have access. All right, Damon Gregory, do you have a valid driver's license?
No, I don't. I'm actually going to do that today.
Lane. Let's get Gray and Lane. Harris, you have your hand raised?
Yes, thank you. For Mr. Gray's other matter, the operating while intoxicated, do we know if it potentially could stay here or does it have to go to Judge Stanford Jones?
It's gotta go to Judge Stanford Jones.
Would his 2 cases that he has on your docket go with them?
They can. I don't, I don't care.
Okay. Thank you.
If she'll allow.
Okay, because he wants to resolve them together. I just didn't know if they would all stay here or would they all go there?
I don't have any issue with sending them over there.
Okay. If possible to get a date in front of her, it would be appreciated. And I will pull them out.
See if Stanford Jones for this Jermaine Monteith Gray. We have we have an improper plate and no insurance old cases. See if they'll take those along with that OWI. He's got a warrant out. See if they'll take that with that. Jones. Yeah, that's what it says here. Are we ready, Mr. Berry?
Your Honor, could we confirm that Carlos Gator has a valid license?
We'll try.
I was scratching like crazy. What?
All right, let's do this. Let's pass those matters. Ms. Harris, let's call the city of Detroit versus Otis Lee Gray. Case number U69799-824. Appearance for the record, please.
20-30 minutes.
Chair Harris, on behalf of Otis Gray, please state your name for the record.
He's on the phone, I believe. Wait, let's star 6 to unmute.
Ms. Harris, what time is Mr. Gray docketed for?
I haven't found him yet. One moment.
Oh,
He's at trial. Mr. Gray, press star 6 to unmute yourself, please.
Which phone number was his, Your Honor?
313-329-1895. He failed to obtain junk dealer license. Janet Greeno, she's not here.
Defense will move to dismiss, Your Honor.
Is Janet Greeno, Detective Greeno here? Mr. He's not unmuting himself, but he's on here. Any objection to the dismissal, no officer?
No, Your Honor.
Case dismissed, Mr. Gray, there you are. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Otis Lee Gray.
All right. The case dismissed, Mr. Gray. Have a great day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Ms. Harris, let's do City of Detroit versus Eric Demetrius Lane. Case number SP 1589248, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1589265, counts 1 and counts 2. This is a carryover from yesterday. Go ahead, appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lane, please state your name.
Mr. Eric Lane, can you press unmute yourself and start your camera, please?
Yeah.
Eric Demetrius Lane, state your name, please.
Eric Demetrius Lane.
Good morning to you. It doesn't have Mr. Gray's trial?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm having technical difficulties with my phone. That's all right now.
Uh-oh. All right, we're gonna have to deal with that, Ms. Harris. All
And
right.
I apologize. I didn't see it, so I just found his name.
Okay.
That's what you gonna do.
It's a show cause. It's a show cause. All right, let's go, Officer Heaton, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on for Mr. Gray, for Mr. Lane, please?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Name, badge number, good morning to you. Name, badge number, and department, please.
My name is Officer Heaton, badge 2838, Detroit Police Department.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Ms. Harris, this is the one that carried over from yesterday. Get Mr. Lane. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lane. Wait on Ms. Harris to come speak with you, and she may do some work with the city attorney to get some resolution. All right.
Officer Heaton, this is Prosecutor Bowman. Please meet me in breakout room 1.
I'll put him in there.
Okay.
Go ahead to room 1, please.
Is Thomas Everett, can I go to the breakout room to speak to my client? There's a proposed.
Yeah, I told you, you can go straight there.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Berry, where were you waiting on for?
We're ready as to Mr. Gator, Your Honor.
Mr. Gator, let's go back on the record with Carlos Gator. His license is valid.
Yes, Your Honor, and he has valid insurance and registration. We seek dismissal for valid document.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You're gonna be responsible for the $45 reinstatement fee, which I see as 3 of them, Mr. Gator. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day and best of luck to you, all right? Mr. Gator, are you there? Oh, he's still in the breakout room.
Shall I go get him?
I'm trying to pull him out. There he is. Mr. Gator, let's go back on the record. Your cases are going to be dismissed, Mr. Gator. You provided valid documentation, but I'm waiving the warrant fee, and you're going to be responsible to pay the $345 reinstatement fees, all right?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Damon Patrick Lamar Gregory Jr., case number SP 1614291, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gregory. State your full name, sir.
Damon Patrick Lamar Gregory Jr.
All right, today is the good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Your mom is here. I don't know if she's still in the room, but I don't know. She indicated, I do see an email, and I do see
Yeah, so I actually
hold on, please, hold on. There's a registration, but this registration is for a 2016 Ford that you showed me. They're alleging that you were driving a 2017 Ford, but it does have the plate DJN 3273. I do see valid registration. I'll consider that valid, and I will see valid insurance proof. But your client indicates that he does not have a valid driver's license, Mr. Berry. So get your client an updated offer. I don't know if your mom knew, or if you were driving on a suspended license at this time. Don't answer that question. I'm gonna let you speak with the lawyer, but I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and speak with the Mr. Berry. All right, join the room, please. We'll pass the matter.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I'm here on Gloria Lewis Moulton.
Gloria Lewis Moulton. I think we do have a Gloria
Lewis, Judge, yes.
Gloria Lewis. Gloria Lewis, are you there? Gloria Lewis Moulton, are you there?
I am here.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
All right, have you spoken with her yet? Do you need to speak with her?
Well, Judge, we were set for trial. Did the police show up? That was the question I had.
Willie Robinson, absolutely, he showed up.
I'm here, sir. Good morning.
Oh, okay. I need to speak with the prosecutor. Judge, I think you have to put me in.
Ms. Moulton, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 5. You wait on Ms. Harris, all right?
Okay. Miss Harris.
Miss Barrett.
I mean, wait on Ms. Barrett, I'm sorry, Ms. Barrett.
Where is the process?
I'm gonna put, he's in 4. Go to 4.
Okay.
Wait till they're done.
Any other retained counsel, is Goodban ready? Goodban?
Your Honor, this is Thomas Everett. We're ready to place ours on the record when the court is prepared for that.
Very well. Give me the correct pronunciation of your client's first name, please. I mean, last name.
Goodbalian.
Okay, good morning. This is the City of Detroit versus Peter Albert Goodbalian, case number SB 152437001, U66231823. Appearance for the record, please.
For the record, Thomas Everett appearing on behalf of Peter Goodbalian. Mr. Goodbalian, would you state your name for the record, please?
Peter Goodbalian.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial. What is, do we have T. Sucker here? Officer T, am I reading that right? Badge number 4224. Detroit Police.
Your Honor, this is Sergeant Timothy Vernon. I'm here on Mr. Goodbalian. I'm not sure about the other officer, sir.
Are you on the, which case? Good morning to you, Officer Sergeant. Which ticket do you have?
Sir, I have ticket number P1524370 for entering.
Very well. Very well. Sergeant Vernon, your Detroit Police, your badge number, please.
Yes, sir. It's badge S829.
All right, so we have one here, and it doesn't seem like the other TSUCK. I don't know if that's ON, badge 4224. All right, go ahead, sir. What's going to be the resolution? Mr. Everett, what's going to be the resolution?
I've spoken with the city attorney, and there is a plea offer, Your Honor.
What is that?
A plea of guilty to count 1, 6 months under advisement, and dismissal of the second charge at this time.
All right, $240 will be the fine. 6-month delay. Counsel, did you put your P number on the record? Did you get the
P3, Your Honor.
Say that again. You're gone. You have to say that again. We didn't hear it.
P23848.
23848?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Goodbalian, you want to take this deal?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand this is a 93-day misdemeanor, the maximum possible only 93 days, $500 in fine, and/or $500 in fines.
Yes, sir.
Your attorney, at some point during the pendency of this case, has gone over your advice and rights. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone else do anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to December 7, 2023 at around 3:24 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 10147 Menard Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that, on that property around that date and that time?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any permission to be at that property?
No, sir.
What is there?
A house.
Are you satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, the court's complied, Your Honor.
Court satisfied. Find your client guilty as charged to the entering without permission. And I'm going to stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the other matter. That matter was going to be dismissed anyway, no officer. 6-month review date, please. Fine you $240, pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDad app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir.
Okay.
And let me give you a date.
May the 5th, 2025.
May the 5th, 2025. May the 5th, 2025. Come back on that date. If you haven't gotten any more trouble like this, we'll dismiss the case. If there's nothing further, a safe, happy holiday season, sir. Best of luck to you. Be safe out there, Sergeant Vernon. And Counselor, good to see you. Have a very good day. If you don't have any further questions, everybody's free to leave.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Officer Robinson, this is Prosecutor Bowman. Can you?
He's in breakout room 1. He's in breakout room 1.
All right.
We have to get Mr. Gray back in here. Ms. Harris, I do have a number for Mr. No, he's not. Mr. Berry, are we ready on Gregory?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gregory. Mr. Gregory, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Is there a resolution, Mr. Berry?
No, Your Honor. We seek a bench trial date.
Well, he says he's coming back. He's getting his license today, did he say?
That's not exactly correct, Your Honor.
All right, trial date. Is that what you want, a trial date, sir? Where is it?
Yes, my bad, yes.
All right, trial date is gonna be just January 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you, all right?
You too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Where is Darryl Grant, Mr. Berry?
Hey, Your Honor, I'm here.
Did you ever send me the insurance?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. I emailed it to you.
Now let's go back on the record with Mr. Darryl Grant. Mr. Grant,
yes.
I'm going to dismiss your case for providing valid documentation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I'm going to waive the warrant for you. If there's nothing further, I do have your email here. All right. Best of luck to you. Safe and happy holiday season, sir.
Thank you. You too.
All right. City of Detroit, Mr. Berry, versus State of Michigan versus Robert Lucido, case number SX4430362, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lucino.
I'm here, Robert Lucido.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have valid license, sir?
No, sir, I do not.
Give Mr. Lucido an updated offer, Mr. Berry, and keep in mind, Mr. Lucido, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Wait on Mr. Berry, please.
Okay, thank you. Hello?
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the room. Join the room. Go ahead, Mr. Berry, he's in there. Miss Sydney Gray.
Yes.
Good morning. Do you have valid license, registration, and insurance, ma'am?
No, no, not yet. And my license is expired, but it's valid though. Or is it not? I don't know.
It's not valid if it's expired.
Oh, okay.
All right. Is that Mark Gray?
Mommy, what is that?
Mr. Mark Anthony Gray Jr.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good morning. Do you have a valid license?
Yes, sir. My last
run his driver's license, please.
Say it again.
I'm gonna run your driver's license, see if it's valid.
Okay. My last license was
Mark Anthony Gray Jr., the one you saw. Suspended. License is not valid, Mr. Gray.
You dismissed my last case that I had. I still got the paper. The last case I had was with you. You dismissed the charge I had.
Listen, I don't know what happened the last time.
I still got the paper.
Wait a minute, let me speak. I trust that you're correct in what you're saying, but you never did get a license, obviously, or it got suspended for something else.
I got a license.
Pardon me?
I got a license.
Well, not according to the Secretary of State. It says it's suspended.
In the last court case, you had dismissed. You had dropped that charge. I still got the paper right here.
And what is it? But you never went back to the Secretary of State then. Or else you would have known. Which one did I dismiss?
This right here. 1 second. Right
Give me
here.
a case number. Give me a case number.
Right here. I'm getting it right now.
All right. This one SP 139-84772 is that's affecting your license, a no insurance proof. Let me see. Let me see what I see here. SP 139-772. All right, we're gonna have to send a note to the abstract clerk. I see it's dismissed.
Yeah, it's a conviction removed from driving record.
Well, it's not, it's according to the Secretary of State doesn't have it. That's what's suspending your license. It is closed out here.
Okay, that's all I was saying.
and it has been dismissed here, we're gonna send a note, we're gonna send a note to the abstract clerk.
Okay, thank you.
Note to abstract clerk. Case was dismissed. City of Detroit versus Mark Anthony Gray Jr. Excuse me, case number SB 161-75861, SB 161-77251. Appearance for the record, please, sir. State your name for the record, please.
Mark Anthony Gray, Jr.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. What I'm gonna do is send this note to the abstract clerk. We're gonna set another pretrial. Let's get you back next week.
Okay.
Where hopefully this thing will go through here today. You wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State, see if they'll give you a valid license. So today is Tuesday, the 5th. Let's have you back on November the 12th, 2024 at 8:30. Hopefully that note that we send there is gonna free you up and get you a license.
Okay,
But I would still go to the Secretary of State. I would not see if it just goes through automatically.
Oh, you said give it about 3 days though, right?
2 or 3 days, yes. Can we send that note to you after? Yes, sir. All right, thank you. All right, very well, Mr. Gray. Have a very good day. I'll see you back next week. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're not ready on anyone yet. All right, let's keep going down and see if we can get rid of Lewis. Eric Lewis. Eric Cornelius Lewis.
Good morning.
You're Eric Cornelius Lewis?
Yep. How you doing? Good morning.
You're gonna need to speak good morning. You're gonna need to speak with a lawyer. All right. Galloway, I thought we already called Galloway. Eric Galloway, are you here? I think Galloway is gone. Alex Lewis. Alex Lewis.
So you go send me to a breakout room or something?
Yeah, we're just give me a minute. We're gonna call your case. I'm just trying to see what everybody has. Something. Alex Lewis, he was here.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yeah.
Did you
It's
call
on that
Brandon
586. It's on that 586. What's your name, please?
Brandon Gilbert?
Brandon Gilbert.
Yeah.
You got quite a ways to go. Brandon Gilbert.
I just got those recent ones and I had to get. I got all my new stuff, so I'm glad Judge told me I get all that. And charges I just got, they'd be like dismissed.
I guess it looks like we have a lot of people, but we were wrong, or we're pretty much getting through it. So
I can't help you.
we're waiting on a lawyer now. Hold on, Mr. Gilbert.
All right.
Alex Lewis was here. Ready on anyone? All right, we're still waiting on a lawyer. Any retained lawyers here? Who's on that phone at 433-3283? They seem to be gone. Is Officer Melvin Brown here? Or Jacoby Groves?
Good morning, Your
Brown.
Honor.
Good morning to you. All right. You're here on Green. All right. Mr. Green, good morning to you. Deontay Green.
Do you hear me, Your Honor?
I can hear you. I can't see you though. Start your video. Do you have valid insurance, Mr. Green?
Yes.
Let's see what you have. Let's see what you have.
Valid for today's date, but at the time of the incident, I did have valid insurance.
Where's Mr. Bowman? Oh, he's in the breakout room. Give me a minute. We're waiting on a lawyer. I'm gonna call Mr. Police.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is Judge Perkins. You were just in my courtroom. I made a mistake. I wasn't supposed to just dismiss your case because it wasn't set for trial. Can you Zoom? Can you call back in?
Yes, I will.
All right, please do it. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
All right.
We're ready on Lane, Your Honor.
Ready on Lane? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, there is a recommendation to dismiss. My client was able to present valid insurance and registration, and in furtherance of that, and additional discussions, there's a recommendation to dismiss completely.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I'm sure Mr. Lane doesn't object to that, do you, Mr. Lane?
No, sir.
All right, very well. Case is going to be dismissed per city attorney. If there's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a safe, happy holiday season, all right?
Thank you. Happy holidays to you too. God bless y'all. Have a great day.
You as well. All right, Officer Heaton, you be safe out there. I don't see you before the holiday. Be safe. Have a good holiday season as well.
Thank you, sir. You as well.
All right. All right. Let's recall the city of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Otis Lee Gray. He's back. My mistake, Mr. Gray. I appreciate you zooming back in. This is a case where I mistakenly thought it was set for trial, and it was brought to my attention that it was not. And we're going to have to go through the normal process today as a date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Gray, I'm going to put you in a breakout room, have a conversation with Ms. Harris about this, and then Ms. Harris will talk to you about it. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. You have an absolute right to a trial. He's in there, Ms. Harris. What's up with Mr. Gray, Jermaine Gray, Ms. Harris?
Let's see. Your Honor, that was the one where we were looking to see if all of his cases were moving to Judge Stanford Jones's courtroom.
Oh, what happened with that?
The judge wasn't there. The clerk told me that she wouldn't give me an answer. She said the judge wasn't there.
Okay, so let's go back on the record with let's go back on the record for Jermaine Gray. All we can do is set this matter and push it down the road. I can set it for a pretrial on January the 6th, 2025. I don't see why, if she won't agree to that, it's really, document tickets. But we'll see. Go ahead.
Is it possible to assign an attorney now, or will we have to wait for him to be in Judge Stanford Jones's courtroom?
I don't see why it's not. I don't see why it's not. You want an appointed attorney, or are you going to get your own, sir?
Appointed.
All right.
I do not have his contact information. I apologize.
That's all right. What's your phone number, sir?
Area code 586-382-5917.
I'm going to set a pretrial date for January 6th, 2024.
Your Honor, can you please ask Ms. Barrett to meet me in breakout room 4, please?
All right. Come back January the 6th, sir. Answer the calls you don't recognize. Hopefully one of that calls will be that appointed attorney. And then I marked on the file that you want the appointed attorney to include that OWI case as well, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you. Have a safe, happy holiday season.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Ms. Barrett is in there with her client.
With her client, okay, all right, excellent.
Go in the breakout room, Ms. Harris, and speak to Mr. Gray.
Good
morning, officer.
Good morning, Judge. I had Zoom for Lee Alexander.
Yeah, Lee Alexander. Is Lee Alexander here? I was just about to respond to that. Okay, I saw you. Lee Alexander, Janelle, Lee Alexander. I don't hear any response.
Your Honor.
Yes.
May I ask if there are any police officers on the docket today to meet me in breakout room 1?
I'm gonna start putting them in there.
All right, thank you.
Neil, let's get rid of the officers that the people have not showed.
Okay.
Let's let them. All right. Jerome Gayton. Is Jerome Gayton here? Jerome Gaten here. All right, hearing no response. I don't know if any officers showed for Jerome Gaten. You missed the free dismissal.
Your Honor, that would be Officer Castro, sir.
Okay, okay, Officer Castro, good morning to you. No Jerome Gaten, so you're free to leave, and we will be safe out there. If I don't see you, have a safe happy holiday season.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Next is Gavin Bibbs. I thought I saw Gavin Bibbs. Yes, Gavin Bibbs is here. Yatavia Gray Lomax. Is Yatavia Gray Lomax here? Okay, officers for Yatavia Gray Lomax, Officer Spidell, Officer Tonti, and is that Trooper? What? You are free to leave. I don't see Yatavia Gray Lomax. Be safe out there. If I don't see you, have a safe and happy holiday season. Stewart showed for Alexander Lee, no officer. Damon Long is here. Is Rita Long here? No, that's set for pretrial, so that doesn't matter. Is Damani O'Neill here? Damani O'Neill. No Damani O'Neill. So those officers, corporate, Tonti, Rule, you be safe out there, everybody. You guys are free to leave.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Always, thank you. Mr. Berry, are you ready?
Ready on Mr. Lucido, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lucido. Mr. Lucido, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea to limited access 6 to 11, and the no operators charge will be dismissed.
That'd be 6 to 10. You want to do that, sir? That's 1 point on your license and $135. You want to take the deal?
Yes, sir.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf, Counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
And find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 6 to 10, $135. When can you pay it, Mr. Lucido?
I could pay it, I have to go to the courthouse to pay it, sir?
Yes, or pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone.
Yeah, if I could have a week, I can come pay it.
All right, I'll give you until next week on the 12th. All right?
Yes, sir.
If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I can hang up now?
Yeah, you're free to leave. This is the
okay,
city
thank
of
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is the city of Detroit. Just Mr. Berry, this is the city of Detroit versus Sydney. Veronica Gray, case number SP 1618538, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gray.
Otis Gray? Otis Lee Gray?
Sydney Veronica Gray. Sydney Veronica Gray.
Good morning to you. The date is the date and time.
Set for pretrial, Your Honor.
Set for pretrial. Ms. Gray, speak to Mr. Berry in the breakout room. He's going to get you an offer. If you don't like the offer, then you can set the matter for trial.
No problem.
All right, join the room, please. Ms. Harris, are we ready on Otis Gray? Hi.
Your Honor, Mr. Gray indicates that there was paperwork that was sent to the court. So I came out to see if the court received anything by way of fax.
I have nothing. I can check my mailbox. Did he send it to me? Who did he send it to?
I sent it to the 929 number.
How do we find that?
Got a lot of little writing on the paper.
All right. I don't know. What do we do with that? 929.
A 929 number sounds like it was a Zoom number, so I'm not sure if you would have received it. It sounds like it might have been the Zoom numbers.
Yeah, that sounds like a Zoom number.
Okay, give it to me and I have my daughter to send it right away.
Send it to my email address, Mr. Harris. Go take him in the breakout room, give him my email address, or give him your email address or somebody's email address, so we'll know what he's talking about.
Yes.
Take him back in the breakout room and talk to him, please. All right. He's in there, Miss Harris. Officer Cintron.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Very well. Who are you here on?
Darryl Lewis Boyd.
Darryl Lewis.
Yeah.
What's it set for?
It said it was 9 a.m. For license suspended.
Darryl Lewis. I don't see a Darryl Lewis at 9 a.m. Oh, Darryl Lewis Boyd. Darryl Lewis Boyd. Is Darryl Lewis Boyd here? He's not here, so officer, you be safe out there. You free to leave.
I appreciate it. Good holiday.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gray. Ms. Gray, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Gray?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
And we're referring to Sydney Gray,
Sydney Gray. Sydney Gray. January the 13th, Ms. Gray, at 9 a.m. Have a safe and happy holiday season. We'll see you in the new year, all right?
You too. Thank you.
Let's get Grisham. Grisham was here yesterday. Let's get him going. Now, this is the city of Detroit versus Nathaniel Lateef Grisham. Case number SB 161-6253, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Grissom.
Grisham.
Grisham.
Grishman.
Grishman, sir.
Where is Grishman? Unmute yourself, sir. State your name for the record. Is he frozen? Nathaniel Grishman. All right, he's frozen. Let's pass the matter. Eric Lewis.
How you doing?
Very well. Good morning to you, sir.
I'm doing all right. Good morning.
All right, so this is the city of Detroit versus Eric Cornelius Lewis. Case numbers SP 1443051, counts 1 and counts 2. And he's got 3 other civil infractions. Let's see where those are. Mr. Grishman, are you there?
Yeah.
Mr.
Yes,
Grishman. You there? All right, let's pass
Yes.
Eric Lewis. Let's go back on the record with Grishman. Mr. Berry, put your appearance on. Mr. Grishman, state your name for the record, please. All right, his device is not acting right at all. I can't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up. Turn your camera off. Let me turn your camera off. Hold on. State your name now for the record, Mr. Grishman.
Nathaniel Grishman.
Say that again.
Can you hear me?
Nathaniel Grishman.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Berry, Mr. Grishman has a driver license suspended, no insurance, and expired plate. I'm gonna put Mr. Grishman in a breakout room with you. Get him an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Grishman, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Otis Lee Gray. I do receive an email address. Mr. Bowman, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman for the people, P33764.
All right, this is, I've got an email saying that ordinance changes, BC, evaluated business types that require license to determine that many of these have been deemed to be defunct, captured in other business cases, e.g. annual inspections, or not considered a health and safety concern, or irrelevant to the purpose and intent of having them governed by a business license. The department proposed eliminating licensing requirements for approximately half the business types. On 11/23/2021, the City Council voted unanimously to approve and the repeal of business license types from 11 chapters of the City Code. The removal of requirements will be effective immediately. Business types that will be eliminated. And it's got a list of them here. In particular, Mr. Gray is Mr. Gray, sorry about that, has been charged with violating 41-1-21, and it's a junk dealer, failure to obtain a junk dealer license. It has chapter 41. It does have this being eliminated, chapter 41, junk collector. So I don't know. Ms. Harris, go ahead. Did you get this email?
I did not, but based on the information in our discussion, it was when he went to get the license, they told him that he didn't need one. And there was no such license.
I'm gonna forward this to you. I'll try to forward it to Mr. Bowman, but I need your email address, Mr. Bowman.
It is VL Bowman, BOWMAN 25 at yahoo.com.
All right.
Your Honor, maybe I can short circuit this. The statement that Ms. Harris said is hearsay. However, the ordinance that you read, not. And based upon that, I would move the dismissal of that.
All right, so Mr. Gray is the same effect. Case is dismissed.
Thank you, sir, very much.
All right, thank you for zooming back in. Thank you for zooming back in. All right.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
All right. Ms. Harris, let's go with Alex Lewis. He was here, but he fell off. let's get down to Keith Langdon. No, let's go with Eric Cornelius Lewis. Miss Harris, this City of Detroit versus Eric Cornelius Lewis and the State of Michigan potentially versus Eric Cornelius Lewis. Let me call the cases into the record. Let me see if we're going to even deal with these state cases. These cases were 10/1/2024. They went into default a couple of days ago. This is the City of Detroit versus Eric Cornelius Lewis and the State of Michigan versus Eric Cornelius Lewis, case number SP 1443051, counts 1 and counts 2, SX 4444632, counts 1 and counts 2, and 247645771. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Harris.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lewis, please state your name.
Eric Lewis.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lewis has I'm going to give you the tickets. He has a disregard a red signal civil infraction, no insurance civil infraction, and a 26 to 30 mile an hour over civil infraction, along with the driving license suspended and the no insurance that's on the docket. Give Mr. Lewis an updated offer. Keep in mind, sir, you have an absolute right to a trial. We'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris, have a conversation with her, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Grishman. Mr. Grishman, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial, a bench trial date is what we see.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Grishman?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to set a trial date for January 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a safe and happy holiday season, all right?
Thank you, sir. January 14th at 9 a.m., correct?
January 14th, 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. This is the City of Detroit versus Keith Bennett Langdon, case number SP 161144421, SP 1611446, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Langdon.
Langdon.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Along with that, those three, he has a civil infraction of no plates. Mr. Langdon, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, have a conversation with him. He's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry, I'll meet you in 4.
Yes, sir.
Join the room, please. Is that Justin Syed? On the 586 number 522-6125, good morning to you. You're Brandon Gilbert, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
With Jamie Livingston.
Yeah.
Guy. We had a file, I need a file, send probation, they give me a problem.
I didn't do anything. Oh, you're talking about for the appointment. Just put it on the two, and he'll tell.
Put it on.
Just put it on the two. Right? He has two of them in here that we have the file to. You can just put it on the two that he has. He has a no insurance, right, and a something else.
No, I think that's somebody else you're thinking about. Jamie
Yeah.
Livingston is,
Oh,
two.
Yeah, that's the young lady shots. That's the young lady. I don't know where the file went.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yeah, man.
As to Mr. Langdon, is there a speeding ticket involved off docket?
No, it's no plates ticket.
That's it. All right. Well, thank you.
Civil infraction.
Yep.
All right. He's waiting on you in the breakout room 2.
Here I go.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. Officer M. Brown, we're gonna get to you in a minute. Do you have a question?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to speak to the prosecutor in the breakout room, if I may.
You may. I'm gonna put you when he comes out. I'll put you in 1, and I'll tell him that you're waiting on him.
Okay.
Officer, Justin Zayed.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Yeah, who's your client?
Fatima Latner.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. She's here. I'm going to go to 4. Have a conversation. He's in there now with the city attorney, and then I'm gonna put your client in breakout room 6. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Ms. Latner. Join us. Oh, she's in there.
because I don't know if you can see, it shows in big bold letters, it shows my name.
Hold on, Miss Lewis. You're not in the room with the. Oh, you're on two different devices, as it seems like.
Yes, what's happened is that you can't see my face, so I went to another device to log in on, and it's still showing the same thing, only my name, not my face.
All right, I'm gonna put you out. You'll be in that other room. All right, Miss Harris.
Will we check the license status for Eric Lewis, please and thank you?
Got it. Valid. It's valid.
Thank you.
Client is in 6. Maurice Anthony Gavin. Oh, that's Marcus Gavin. Marcus Gavin. Let's see. Marcus Garvin, I'm sorry. All right. I have it. You ready, Mr. Barry?
Ready, Your Honor.
Now let's go back on the record with Mr. Langdon. Mr. Langdon, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel.
They didn't call my name, did they?
What's your client want to do? Yeah, I'm just making sure I had you. All right, I got you. What's your client want to do, Mr. Barry?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's current offer, which is to allow him to enter a plea of allowing as to the driving on a revoked license, as well as a plea to the open alcohol in the vehicle as a passenger, and finally to plead as charged to the off-docket matter of no plates. the insurance matter will be dismissed.
Well, I don't know why we were even dealing with the off docket matter. That was off docket, so it's just paid at 170. It's already in default. We won't even consider it. We won't even put that on the record.
All right then.
Allowing, dismiss the insurance and open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger, right?
Yes, sir.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, and can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Barry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to August 11, 2024, around 1:05 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Greenfield and Puritan. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
I don't have them. They suspended.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. $240 fine will dismiss upon payment. Or was there some alcohol in the motor vehicle, sir?
Yes, sir.
And is it true that you told the officer that you had a cup of gin?
Yes, sir.
All right, and that it was obviously open in that cup, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. You're satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, find him guilty of the amended count of open alcohol in motor vehicle passenger. $240 is the fine for that. Stipulates the problem cause will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. We'll do the you already owe the 170 for the no plate.
Okay.
So we'll put a pay by date on that. When can you pay it?
About maybe a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks.
All right, 2 weeks. Let's go November the 18th. Come back on November the 8th, 2024 at 8 o'clock. And 8:25. If it's paid, then we'll dismiss the one case. We'll close the other two out. If it's not paid, we need to talk. Pay it in any that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Langdon. Be safe out there. Have a safe and happy holiday season. All right.
You as well, Your Honor. Hey, can you please tell me the day you said January the 14th?
No. November the 18th. You said you'd have it paid in 2 weeks. Come
Okay,
back November the 18th.
you're right. No, November 18th. I got it. Sorry.
That's all right. All right. So, Mr. Lowe, Jalen Lowe, are you there? Mr. Lowe, are you there?
You said long?
No, Lowe. Jalen Lowe. Oh, he left us. All right. 433 is gone as well. Green. Deontay Green, are you there?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Deontay Green. Case numbers SP 157-93561, SP 158-09881. Oh, Mr. Bowman, the officer wanted to speak with you about this case. State your name for the record, Mr. Green.
Deontay Green.
Deontay Green. Mr. Berry, put your appearance on the record for them, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Deontay Green.
All right. Let me pass the matter momentarily, Mr. Berry. The officer wanted to speak with Mr. When the officer is here, M. Brown wanted to speak with the city. I'm going to give you another one, Mr. Berry, and you can get working on both of them. Long, where is? This is the city of Detroit versus DeAndre Long, case number SP 1456782, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Long.
Long, DeAndre Long.
Damon DeAndre Long? Damon. All right, to you. And it's called SP 106-14431 into the record as well. This today's date and time set for a trial. I think we have the officer here for Long as well. Officer Purdom.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you state your name? Good morning to you, officer. Can you state your name for the record and your badge number and your department, please?
Officer Elliot Prudhomme, Detroit Police Department, badge 3706.
All right, date time set for trial, Mr. Berry, on both of them. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room I'm gonna put you in a breakout room first with Mr. Green, and then wait a minute, Mr. Long, I'm gonna let you speak to Mr. Berry as well. And I'm gonna put you, officer, in the breakout room. He's talking to the other officer. Join 4 and speak with him about Long. Let's pass both the matters. I'll join the room, Officer Perron.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yeah, are we talking about Green?
Yes, I just spoke with the officer. We're dismissing both of those tickets.
All right, Mr. Berry going. All right, back on the record with Green. Cases are going to be dismissed. Yeah. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Green. Case is dismissed, Mr. Green, per the city. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. I'm going to waive the warrant fee. Mr. Long, join the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, let's giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. We already told you, counsel, he has a valid driver's license.
Yeah, Your Honor, there is an offer, but at this time, my client is asking that the matters be set for trial and formal hearing. The recommendation was 1 count of improper plate, a limited access 11 to 15, and a blocking traffic. We do ask that that offer remain open.
Well, I don't, this is Mr. Bowman. I don't keep offers open. If we go to trial, I won't be so easy.
Okay, thank you.
All right, trial, that's what you want to do, Mr. Lewis, trial?
Yes.
All right, it's going to be January the 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right, have a
safe
blessed holiday.
season as well. You have any other questions, sir?
No, have a blessed holiday.
You too, thank you. Okay, let me get Miss Harris started on, is Jalen Lowe here? We asked that, he never responded. Jalen Lowe. Okay, let me get Miss Harris started on Gavin Bibbs. This is the city of Detroit versus Sanaya Gavin Bibbs. Case number SP130-41051. SP1511320 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1578106 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1605519 counts 2 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Ms. Gavin Bibbs, are you there? Press *6 to unmute yourself and start your camera, please. Let's put that back at the end of the line. City of Detroit versus Fatima Marie Ladner, case number SP1567421, SP162026001. Appearance for the record, please, Counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Justin Zaid, P81051, on behalf of Ms. Ladner, who is present and consent to appear via Zoom. Ms. Ladner, can you state your full name?
Fatima Marie Ladner.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial or show cause. For purpose of arraignment, Counselor?
We will waive formal reading, stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond as a license improper and a defective brake light. I don't know if you knew about the defective brake light. That's a new ticket.
I was aware of that, Your Honor. Mr. Bowman and I spoke about both the civil infraction and the misdemeanor. We've reached a resolution.
What is the resolution?
She's going to plead responsible to the defective brake light in exchange for dismissal of the misdemeanor improper license.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis. Is that what you want to do, Ms. Ladner?
Yes.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, Counselor, on your client's behalf.
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, find your client responsible as charged to the defective brake light, $120. Dismiss the other matter. When can you pay it, Ms. Ladner?
Next Friday, not this coming Friday, but the next one, the 15th.
All right, I'm gonna put it down for the 15th. Pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDad app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If you don't have anything further, you and Counselor and Ms. Ladner have a very safe, happy holiday season. If I don't see you again, Counselor.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Gloria Moulton Lewis, case number SP 152203001. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm here, Gloria Moulton Lewis.
Good morning, Judge. Melita Baird on behalf of Miss Gloria Moulton Lewis.
Good morning to you, and good morning to you, Ms. Lewis. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Robinson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Morning, Officer Willie Robinson, badge 2590, Detroit Police.
What's going to be the resolution here?
Judge, we were going to waive our right to this bench trial. There's an offer, a reduced plea to drag racing. Miss Lewis wants to accept that plea offer.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes.
You know that's a 4-point offense.
Yeah, don't have a choice. Yes, sir. I know it's 4 points.
So let me raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Are you put your hand down? Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
93 days.
93 is the maximum. The maximum possible penalty is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. You understand that? That's not what I'm saying I'm going to do here. I'm saying that the maximum is that.
Could happen. Okay.
You understand that?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Barrett went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to November the 15th, 2023 at around 1:12 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Jefferson and Raquel Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right, let me get to the point of, let's get down to what's going on here. How does a lady that has a 2012 Hyundai get a reckless driving? I don't have any notes on the ticket to suggest what Miss Lewis was doing that day. So let me hear from you, Miss Lewis. What happened?
Yes, sir. There was an accident that the officer was dealing with, this particular accident. I saw it on the right. I know the law says you're supposed to bear to the right. I did not. The right lane was heavy traffic. I bared to the left. I know I wasn't supposed to, but at that time, there was no intent. I caught myself going way over to the far left to get away from the accident. And by doing that, I was in the oncoming traffic lane. There was no oncoming traffic, though. I actually thought I was doing the best thing or the right thing because I got away from the accident where the officer and them were. But he pulled me over, and Your Honor, I'm not reckless. I'm not this person that I'm being charged with. I've never had a ticket. I've been doing good all my life. So this is just that one time that I made a 5-second mistake.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, does that kind of accurately depict what you saw happen that day?
That's a portion of it, sir. We were blocking the left lane for an accident. My partner, Officer Patman, was on a motorcycle, so I was blocking for him. Officer Patman was standing next to my driver's side window. She went left to center around Officer Patman, and then she went left to center again around the debris field. She then entered the proper left lane of traffic. When I went to go pull her over, she got back into the center turn lane around St. Alban. failed to yield to my lights and sirens and continued to drive in the center turn lane from St. Alban, got to Shane, went through the red light at Shane, and then finally pulled over, sir. And the whole time I had my lights and my sirens on. Also, I had my hand out the window, motioning her to pull over, failed to yield for my lights, sirens, and failed to yield for my hand signals. And then went through the red light at Jefferson and Shane, and all that was caught on video.
Okay, Miss Lewis, do you have any, is that how you understand everything happening?
Your Honor, sort of, but when the officer put his lights on, now I didn't pull over because I couldn't, okay? There was construction. If I had turned left, I couldn't get, there was construction at that first corner. The next corner, it was a one-way street. I pulled over the first chance I got, which was in like a restaurant parking lot. I pulled over away from traffic. If I had not, we're already in the middle of heavy, Jefferson is heavy enough. We're already in the middle of traffic. I thought I was doing the best thing by getting safe, pulling over where it was safe. I pulled over into a parking lot in a restaurant where it was safe, away from traffic. Shortly after I did that, there was a huge accident. I said, that could have been us right there on Jefferson. But again, I thought I was.
All right, please stop you.
Right there.
So what I hear, the mistake that you made in the beginning was, instead of just, you said you couldn't pull over to the right as you know you're supposed to, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you made the decision to go over to the left. Why didn't you make the decision just to stop?
I thought that.
Wouldn't that have been the most prudent thing to do if you knew you couldn't go to the right like you were supposed to?
Yes, but you know what, Your Honor, and I didn't see all of that until after I got up on it. Now, if you saw that video, you would have seen that there was.
I understand that. We're talking about the initial decision that you made, because had you stopped like you should have done, you wouldn't have had to worry about that debris over in that lane over there and had to go further over into the oncoming traffic lane, correct?
That's correct, sir, yes.
You could have just waited, and I know how people are nowadays. You sit there, you'll have your turn signal on, and people will just speed up so you can't get over. They try to make it a point for you not to get over, and I know that can be annoying, but you have to do that when they're out there in lanes of traffic trying to deal with certain situations.
You're right, sir. I made a 5-second mistake, sir.
Mr. Bowman, I have a lady that's probably been driving longer than I've been alive and has a spotless record. I see the situation now. I got a good understanding of what's going on. Is there any more relief that you can offer her instead of a 4-point ticket? You have to unmute yourself, Mr. Bowman. This doesn't seem like, and I'm sure Mr. Robinson has seen Reckless many times, and not to say that this is would not rise to the level and meet those elements of Reckless, but I'm thinking of the intent of Miss Lewis. I don't believe that she was intended to, just be. I think she at the time thought she was making the right decision. But what do you have to say, Mr. Bowman?
We can say limited access 6 to 10.
All right, so we can't do limited access 6 to 10 because it is a misdemeanor. So if you want the points, then what about failure to use due care and caution? We've given that for much more egregious.
That was going to be my next option.
All right. So here's the deal, ma'am. Based on everything, the city was willing to go down to failure to use due care and caution. That will be a situation. It looks like you will qualify from the Secretary of State that you can take a class. You have to make sure you look in the mail, and they're going to be the one that makes the determination. But if you're under a 3-point offense, a 3-point offense or less, I'm pretty sure you'll qualify. They'll send you something in the mail to get these points off your license. Any objection of taking this under some sort of delay?
No objection, Your Honor.
Failure to use due care and caution waste utility vehicle. It's going to be a $240 fine. I'm going to dismiss upon payment, but that means that the misdemeanor will not be on your record, but the points are still going to stay on your record. Just because we dismissed the misdemeanor, the Secretary of State is going to keep the points on your record. But I believe, and don't quote me, but I believe you will have an opportunity to get these points if you take a class with the Secretary of State. They should send you something in the mail. Okay, Ms. Lewis?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's what the finding of the court will find Ms. Lewis guilty based on the testimony and things like that from the officer. Well, I can't say testimony. Nobody was sworn in, but based on Mrs. Lewis' own statement, I'm going to find her guilty of the amended count, failure to use due care and caution, waste utility vehicle, $240 fine. When can you pay it, ma'am?
Can I break the payments up over a period of two months?
All right, I'm going to give you 2 months. I'm going to give you till January 6, 2025. That means you may not be able to turn up like you want to on New Year's because you got to pay this this 240, or you can make your own payment plan on that. So you can pay part, you can pay some, you can pay something, but just make sure on January 6th it's paid off. All right.
Okay.
Come back January 6th at 8:25, and if pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone. If the stuff is paid, that's like a 2-month delay right there. If the stuff is paid, then we will dismiss the case, ma'am. I wish you the best of luck. Have a safe and happy holiday season, and I'll see you back in the new year. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank Judge. Have a good one.
You're welcome. Officer Robinson, be safe out there. I'll probably see you before the new year.
Yes, sir. Have a good day. Thank you.
All right. All right. All right. Let's go with who do we have next? It was Jalen Lowe never did unmute himself. Gavin never did. Let's go with City of Detroit versus Thomas Golston. Thomas James Golston. Case number SP 1475571, SP 1475573, SP 1615081, SP 1618185, counts 1 and counts 2, and SX 41916592. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Golston, please state your name for the record.
Thomas Golston.
Good morning to you, Mr. Golston. The date is the date and time set for a pre-trial. And I have 5 cases on the docket, Ms. Harris, and I called a state case. It was a no valid registration civil infraction. I believe it probably recently went into default, but if the city has no objections, I'll allow him to be heard on that. He does have other civil infractions that have long been in default, and we won't discuss those now. So, Mr. Golston, Ms. Harris is going to get you an offer. Go in the breakout room and speak with her. Keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer, all right? Join the room, please. And Mr. Bowman is in room 4, Ms. Harris. Join the room, Mr. Golston. Wait on Ms. Harris, please.
How would I join it?
You don't see the join sign?
My
All right, I'm gonna stop your camera because it sounds like your video is, I'm gonna move you from 5 back to 3. All right, you see it now? Looks like he's in Miami, where I wanna be the. You see the palm trees right there? Is that a backdrop? It doesn't look like a backdrop, does it?
I mean, well, he's still now.
I know, it's frozen now.
I don't know how it looks.
All right, we're gonna get the rest of the guys out of here in a few minutes. Just give me a minute. Let's try to get these people attention. Jalen Lowe. Must have fell asleep. Blake, we'll get you out of here next. 734-892-9617. 734-892-9617. Can you press *6 to unmute yourself? All right. I know Lowe never did make it.
We lost Mr. Golfman.
Pardon me. Golston never made it. Let's go with Tania Gavin Bibbs. Let's go back on the record with Miss Gavin Bibbs. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Can you put your appearance in the record, please?
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. Gavin Bibbs.
Miss Bibbs, good morning. Do you have a valid license?
I do.
All right, join the runner license for me, please. And then we will put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris. Today is the date and time set for a trial.
Okay.
And talk to her, Corporal Spidell, Corporal Hampton, Corporal Waborski. Officer Waborski, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Corporal Spidell first.
Corporal Spidell, Detroit Police Department, batch 402.
Officer Waborski, can you put your appearance on, please?
Officer Waborski, Detroit Police Department, badge 5071.
Good morning to both of you. And then I know Corporal Hampton was here, but I don't see him now.
Good morning to you as well, sir.
Thank you. All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Ms. Harris, see if you can work this out for Ms. Gavin Bibbs. The author is, the license is valid, all right?
Officers, please come meet me in breakout room 1.
Got it.
Mr. McMillan has his hand raised, possibly wanted to put his appearance on.
Oh, no, Officer McMillan, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Officer McMillan, badge number 3708 with the Detroit Police Department.
Very good. Join the room, speak with Mr. Bowman. All right, Mr. Goldston, give me a minute, all right? Your device went silent on us. I'm gonna get you in the breakout room with Ms. Harrison.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Ms. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gavin Bibbs. Ms. Bibbs, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I'm actually just waiting for Mr. Bowman to come back. He was still speaking with his officers, but I did let him know she has valid registration and insurance, and the court did confirm a valid license.
All right. Mr. Goldston is back. Let me put you in the breakout room, Mr. Goldston, while we wait on Mr. Join the room, please. Mr. Goldston, join the room, please. He's in there. All right, Mr. Barry, are we ready on Long?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Long. Mr. Long, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea to allowing, rather than the driving while unlicensed, the improper plates charge is a review on the docket.
Yes.
But the prosecutor's willing to dismiss.
The misdemeanor and no insurance, correct? So here's the deal. The misdemeanor no insurance is not on here. It's in the system though. So for some reason it didn't make it for the docket. I think that was on the 8th. I think you got 2 different days for that for some reason. So we're gonna dismiss the no insurance and allowing, and we'll set a payment plan up or a pay by date for the one you already pled guilty to. All right.
Okay.
You understand that, Mr. Long?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to May the 11th, 2023 at around 2 a.m. In the city of Detroit, in the area of Harper and Copeland Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
And you could not do so, could you?
Nope.
Why is that?
Because I didn't have my license, sir.
Well, find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing and stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the no insurance misdemeanor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'll pay $240 for the allowing. We'll dismiss upon payment, and we'll dismiss the improper plate if you pay that. You owe $234 on that. $240 and I'll waive the warrant fee. $240 and $234. When can you pay it, sir?
So I have to pay $240 and what?
$234. The $234 you already pled guilty to a while back. You just never paid.
Well, I don't know. That's a quite a bit of money, so I'm gonna need some time, Your Honor. That's too much money.
Let me see if that's a civil infraction or not. Even if it's a civil infraction, there's been years. It's been so long ago that you're gonna still owe it. Let's look it up. That was a misdemeanor, amended. You just never paid it. So how much time do you need? I'm going to give you 30 days to either pay it or get into a payment plan. Come back on December the 5th, 2024 at 8:25 a.m. I'm going to write the file, allow payment plan. Both of them. It come back on December the 5th at 8:25. If you got into that payment plan or if they're paid all the way off, we'll dismiss the case. If you got into that payment plan, you'll be done with me. You'll just be dealing with the court on the payments, all right? There's nothing further, sir. I'll see you back December 5th. You pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person, okay?
All right.
All right, have a great day, sir. See you back December 5th.
You too.
Give me a minute. All right, give me a minute. You're free to, I think, officer, you're free to leave. Mr. Long pled.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I just wanted to confirm that so we handled the subpoena that I have on the 8th today.
Yes, all that's taken care of. That one was dismissed. They're both, I don't know why they got scheduled like that. Been seeing that a little bit lately.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Be safe. Have a safe happy holiday season.
Thank you, you too.
Okay. We got a few more. We just have to wait on the court reporter. She had an emergency call. Give me a minute. Morning.
Good morning, boss.
All right. Good morning to you guys.
I was here in 36. You said, why did you go?
Very good, very good. Always good to see you. What's going on? How are you doing here? Hey,
John, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Long time no
What's up?
see.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Why don't you hook up with this guy?
Oh, man, it's been like 27 years.
I know.
We just joined forces.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you're no longer with the silk stocking firm?
No.
They'll create your own silk stocking firm.
It's overrated. I
I'm
very
sure.
quickly realized, you know.
Yeah.
Not for everyone.
No.
Not for everyone. Certainly for us. It's been great so far.
Yeah, I'm sure we got what
Yes.
He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm fine, I guess. So how's everything going?
Everything's great, no complaints.
Did you vote?
Oh, absolutely. I voted. I
voted 1 month ago.
I did too. I voted, my vote got it 10-10. And I took that, I was sending absentee and I sent it in. I just wanted to make sure that, so I called the elections thing and I'm looking at it.
There's a website, yeah.
Yeah, it said receive, but I want to make sure, did you receive and count? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure they're like, oh, you're good.
Yeah.
So,
Someone sent me a text today. It's actually my aunt who's like in her 60s. Like today's America's gender reveal party. We're gonna find out.
yeah, I think it's gonna. I don't know. I won't make any predictions. We're gonna be up all night though.
Yeah.
So how's your docket today?
It's pretty always busy. It's always.
So what time is all done for today?
No, we got a few more, and then in the afternoon we sign and fly, so we just get the ring. We arrange them and then just give them a date. So what do you guys got?
So by the time it's 4 o'clock to go home?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
What time do you come here?
And you don't take work home with you. Not too much. Every now and then I got a couple of motions. I have to do something.
Yeah.
Some extra work on it. So this one really piled on.
What type of fees do you?
Basically traffic and then some.
I'm gonna go on my case in a minute, so I'll be good in a minute.
What I have is a drunk driving or reckless driving.
Otherwise, just, citations.
Yes, citations, civil infractions, and misdemeanors, driving. Yes. Mr. Gilbert, we're waiting on the court reporter to come back. I know, I see you there.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
We're waiting on the court report. Can't do anything without the record.
It's Victor.
Victor Bowman?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, he's been with us for the last couple of a month or two.
Oh, he's with you guys now?
He's with the city.
Oh.
So he's a city attorney.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I don't know if you can hear us.
He can't because he doesn't have those headphones on.
Oh, okay. I'll text him.
Yeah. So you guys got on here today?
There's a guy, he was a big team, and I'm like, that's a little, just want to do phone service here.
Oh, well, listen, we gotta get together, go to lunch sometime.
Yeah, man, we should.
Right, you know where to find me.
I know.
You got my number too.
I got your number too.
Yeah, so I'll be here until I make another move.
Yeah.
I think my
so have you heard from Mohammed sometime?
I don't hear from him much.
He's in Livonia, right? Or Westland?
I don't, I thought he was out there in Taylor, I thought, but I don't know exactly. I don't hear from him much. He hasn't had a case in here, in a while.
So he does all criminal?
I'm sure, Mom.
Yeah, the fun stuff.
Yeah. And I haven't heard from him in a minute. You heard from him?
I wouldn't do criminal.
You heard from Muhammad though?
No, I haven't heard him just
There's no money in criminal for you guys. You guys making all the
no, man. We just want to help.
You got the mailbox money.
The mailbox money is nice.
The mailbox money.
But you gotta pay a lot of taxes. Criminal, you don't pay taxes.
Don't say that. Not any ascension to wealth, but last time I checked on there's any ascension to wealth, you have to pay taxes on.
Not much. We're just talking to Judge Perkins here. You can't see me. Maybe you can see my hand here.
Yeah, I'll put you on.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, there I am. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, last time I saw you, I think you were on a panel, certainly a panel, I think Wayne County, on a KCL panel. Yeah. Nice. Well, congrats. How do you like it? Yeah. So you're a corporation counsel, right? That's what it is in Detroit. Nice. Yeah, no, it's definitely different, but you know, sometimes we need some change. Yeah. Yep.
I was talking, I seen Perkins on TV, man. Yeah, he's on TV always.
All right, right, definitely, definitely. So, yep, always nice catching up. See you next time.
All right, 3 times today.
It's a nightmare situation. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You don't have to be a picture.
I don't want to be.
You don't want to be, no, just this and maybe that background and something like that, if that's okay.
All right, we'll be here. All right, let's go back on the record with Golston. Golston, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is respectfully requesting a trial date.
Mr. Golston was supposed to take a better driver's course a long time ago. He was been here. These cases have been sitting around, and we're gonna, Mr. Golston, you can't miss again, all right? You miss again, I'm gonna put a $500 bond on you, all right?
Okay, and I did take the better driving course, and I had sent it to you.
Did you? Let me see where that is. I'll put it in your file. Did you? What email address did you send it from?
My name, my first name, X, my last name, 92@gmail.com.
I don't have it. I don't have it. What I'm gonna ask you to do, what I'm gonna ask you to do, I'm gonna put my, you gotta copy that email address, my email address down, because it's got a period in there, and a lot of people miss that. I'm gonna put it back in the chat. Take a screenshot of it and send me that ahead of your next date.
Okay, how do I get to the chat? Let's go to the bottom and put chat.
Yeah, hold on a second, not yet. You'll see it. You see a little red symbol pop up? Go there and touch that symbol and take a screenshot, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna set a trial slash.
I think I could address it.
Do you have it?
Yes.
I'm gonna set a trial slash formal hearing date for strike that January the 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If you don't have any further questions, Mr. Golston, I wish you a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you, all right?
I got one more question.
What is it?
That's, I had another court date before that with you.
Say that again?
I have another court date before that date with you. I think I had another court date like on like the 21st of this month.
Let me see. As for purposes of arraignment, counselor, on Mr. Golston.
Oh, well, that's
junior. My client stands mute.
No, she's already on, Mr. Berry. I'll enter a not guilty plea. I'll recall the warrant. 21st pre-trial. All of that's going to be set for the trial date. So we're all taken care of. You don't have to come back on the 21st. All right. Best of luck to you. Safe, happy holiday season. I'll see you in the new year. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Best of luck. This is the city of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Christopher Allen. You have Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry, this is the city of Detroit versus Christopher Allen Blake. Case number SP 14219-031. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Blake.
Christopher Blake.
Purposes of arraignment, counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. Mr. Blake indicated that he doesn't have a valid license. Am I correct when you understand that, Mr. Blake, now?
No, Your Honor, I do have a valid license.
You do have a valid license?
As of October 22nd.
Run it for me, please. Now let's pass the matter. I'm gonna check the license. Mr. Berry, Miss Lewis, Katrina Lewis, are you there, ma'am? Katrina Lewis.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good morning to you.
Katrina Lewis. Hello?
Yeah, I have you. Hold on one second.
Katrina Lewis.
I heard you, ma'am. Good morning to you. Do you have a middle name, Miss Lewis?
Good morning. My phone got back. Denise.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Blake. Mr. Blake, I'm dismissing your case for providing valid documentation. I have a valid license. I wish you the best of luck, sir. Have a very good day, all right? And have a safe and happy holiday season.
You too.
I'll waive the warrant fee.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, City of Detroit, Mr. Berry, versus
Katrina Lewis?
yes. How'd you guess?
This is she.
Case number SP 1603665, count two, and SP 1603667, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Miss Lewis.
My name is Katrina Denise Lewis. Hello?
Hello, as for purposes of arraignment, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. I do see that on the count 1 of that SP 1603665 was dismissed. That was an expired plate. The allegation was made on July 18th, 2024. That defective equipment is still open. I don't know why that was dismissed. There was a default judgment entered into it. I don't know why that was not dismissed as well, and what happened with that. These other 2 allegations were made on the same day by the same officer. No insurance and a misdemeanor, no insurance, and a driving license suspended. Give Ms. Lewis an updated offer. Ms. Lewis, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. You wait on Mr. Berry. He's gonna come in there and speak to you after he gets an offer from the city. Let me ask you, do you have a valid driver's license and insurance, Ms. Lewis?
I just have a valid driving license. I don't have the insurance. I couldn't pay.
Right,
I say I have a valid driving license.
All right, we'll see.
Yes, I have a valid driving license.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Today's docket for Katrina Denise Lewis, there's also an hearing without permission ticket.
I don't see that. That's Cassandra Lewis. That's Cassandra.
You're right. You're right.
Miss Lewis, Miss Katrina Denise Lewis doesn't want to be mixed up with Cassandra Denise Lewis. Miss Katrina Lewis.
No, I do not.
I got my own problems, right, Miss Lewis?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. So she does have a driver's license, but she does not have insurance.
Indicated, I'm gonna print it up here.
Okay.
this runner license, and we'll check the license, and then we'll see. Just give me a minute, ma'am. We'll check that license, and then we'll get you in the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gavin Bibbs. Ms. Bibbs, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we were waiting for an updated recommendation from Mr. Bowman. She presented valid insurance, valid registration, and court confirmed a valid license.
I'll be right with you.
Go ahead and speak with Mr. Bowman about that in the breakout room, please.
I did. He was still speaking with his officers when I communicated that to him.
Okay, very well.
I'm coming right now.
Very well. License is valid, Mr. Berry. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Ms. Lewis, with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him. She's in there, Mr. Berry.
Ms. Harris.
Yes, sir.
Okay, meet me in 4, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Where y'all going? That's all right.
We're ready on Gavin Gibbs, Your Honor.
The Creo,
Let's go on the record with Ms. Gavin Bibbs. Ms. Bibbs, I've given you an opportunity to
right there,
speak.
it's right there on Broadway.
Go on, Mr. Berry, Mr. Bowman. I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, giving you an opportunity to pre-try the case. What's gonna go on?
Your Honor, there's a recommendation to dismiss in full. She is in compliance.
That's a good deal. All right, I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. You still got some civil infractions here, quite a bit of civil infractions here that you haven't paid, so you have to pay those. These cases that we called in the court today are dismissed for provided valid docs, Ms. Gibbs. If it's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you. I'll waive the warrant fee, and I don't see you owing any reinstatement fee, so best of luck to you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Next season. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Brandon Deshaun Gilbert, case numbers SP 1608923, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1608929, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
I am Brandon Gilbert.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Gilbert. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
You are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gilbert is, what is it, 2 on the docket? Ms. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
So he has, he got 3 more civil infractions to go along with it. One is a disregard a red signal, another one is expired plate, and another one is no valid registration. I don't have any issue with setting them aside if the city doesn't have any objection. Give him an update. Thank you. Get him an updated offer. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Mr. Gilbert. Have a conversation with Ms. Harris. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. Let me ask you first before you go. Do you have a valid license, sir?
No, I couldn't get my license. I had to
join the breakout room and speak to Ms. Harris. Okay.
How do I join?
Your Honor, you said the three off docket matters. Could you repeat those again, please?
A disregard a red signal, expired plate, and a no valid registration, all civil infractions. He's in the breakout room, Ms. Harris. I'll pass the matter, have a conversation with him, right? Are we ready on Mr. Berry? Who do you have? Ms. Lewis?
Yes, you.
Yes.
Let's go back on the record with Ms.
Yes.
Lewis. Ms. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
On a no insurance misdemeanor?
That is correct. I'm hopeful she has a valid license.
You have a valid license.
Okay, thank you. I didn't. I hadn't.
So does that change anything?
No, Your Honor.
That's what you want to do, Ms. Lewis? Lewis.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's terrible reception.
Lewis, you want a trial? Ms. Lewis, do you want a trial?
Yes, yes.
All right, come back January 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m., okay? Trial/formal hearing.
You say the court date is what?
January 14th at 9 a.m. Have a safe and happy holiday season, ma'am, and best of luck to you.
Okay, January the 14th. Okay.
All right.
Your Honor,
Yes. Oh, yes.
could you please pull Mr. Gilbert out of the breakout room for me? I've lost that ability on my device.
Do I hang up?
Yes, you hang up, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Marcus Deontay Garvin, case number SP1557053, SP1576225, we'll also call SP1611509, counts 1 and counts 2, into the record, appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Garvin.
Marcus Deontay Garvin.
Your Honor.
Good afternoon now, sir. Will enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He's got 2 driving license revoked, and then he has an expired plate civil infraction that's not on the docket, and no insurance civil infraction that's not on the docket. Give Mr. Garvin an updated offer, Mr. Garvin. Keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry and wait on him to come speak with you, all right?
Can we ask Mr. Garvin whether or not he has a valid driver's license?
No, Your Honor, because
all right. Is it? No, hold on, Mr. Garvin. Don't say too much. The answer is no. Speak to Mr. Berry. Have that conversation with him, Mr. Garvin. All right.
All right.
Mr. Berry, I'll meet you in 4.
Yes, sir.
And let's go back on the record, Mr. Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a trial date.
Okay. That's what you want to do, Mr. Gilbert?
Yes.
All right, trial is going to be, I'm closing out SP 127283881. That's been paid. Trial is going to / formal hearing is going to be January 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day. All right.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. The last one is this Jalen Lowe who's not responding. I've called his name plenty times. I'll put him out if he comes back in the next few minutes. We'll see. Alex Lewis, 248. Who's this? Alex Lewis, I don't know, outright. He never showed up. He was here, but he never came back. Who's on the phone? Good morning, good afternoon at 248-986-4431.
Miss Alisa Jean Lewis.
What is that?
Miss Alisa Jean Lewis.
Alisa Jean Lewis?
Yes, Miss Alisa Jean Lewis.
Miss Alisa Jean Lewis.
Yes, sir.
You must be 1230. Alisa Jean.
Lewis. Middle name Jean, last name Lewis. First name Alisa.
Give her out of here, so be one of us. That's she's here for yeah, 130. 130. That's it. She's a 130. City of Detroit versus Alisa Jean Lewis. Case number SP 1633381, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Harris, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
To my ears to the phone.
On behalf of Ms. Lewis, please take.
What's you say, ma'am?
State your name for the
Sheriff.
record, Ms.
Say my name, Miss Alita Jean Lewis.
Purposes of arraignment, counselor.
What you say, sir?
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on Ms. Lewis's behalf. We'll give her a $0 bond. This is a blocking traffic and an improper plate. Let's see if we can talk to Ms. Lewis in the breakout room, Ms. Harris. She's in there. So he's here. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Garvin. Mr. Garvin, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak with Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry, what's Mr. Garvin want to do?
Mr. Garvin would avail himself of a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Garvin?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's give him a trial date for formal hearing on all the matters on January the 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m., sir. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a safe, happy holiday season. I'll see you back in the new year, January 14th, 2025, 9 a.m., all right?
Thank you, sir. You have a blessed day.
All right, best
You
of luck
too,
to you.
Mr.
Appreciate your patience, too.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I don't think that we're gonna. Jalen Jeremy Lowe, he was here all morning and I just put him out thinking that he's going to join back in, but it seemed like he may have fell asleep or something. Go back up this afternoon.
Mr. Berry, are we waiting to talk about anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. Did you watch the game last night, Your Honor?
No, I'm not too much NBA.
You're not too much NBA? Okay.
Not too much, no. Our Pistons won, though.
Yeah, they beat the Lakers.
Yeah, and that was at home, too, right?
That's right, yep.
I'm waiting on college. I started the young man from Duke. He had a good game last night. I mean, he's playing, but he's supposed to be the top player in the country.
That's
Just
true.
Harris.
Yeah,
Are we ready on this?
So we are. And since she set for 1:30, we're just asking for a trial date.
Okay, trial date. That's what you want, Miss Lewis?
Sure, yeah. When I talked to the officer, he said just to call and just set up, wait for the paper to come in the mail, and then he was gonna throw the ticket would be thrown out.
All right, come back January 14th, 2024, 2025, January 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m. I'll have a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you, man. Have a very good day.
Hold on. Wait a minute, sir. Could you repeat that?
January 14th at 9 a.m.
January 14th at 9 a.m.
Yes, and have a safe and happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
Wait a minute, say that again, sir.
Have a safe, happy holiday season, ma'am. Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You do the same to you too.
Thank you.
Bye.